Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 46. What a crazy manga chapter we had this month. The display of power that Moro is showing in this arc is getting better and better. Moro is mopping the floor with Goku and Vegeta. So let's dive into this manga chapter. So where it ended off from the last chapter, as we know, Vegeta could not turn Super Saiyan. Moro defeats Vegeta. He couldn't get up. Goku is petrified. So the first panel of this manga chapter was that Moro used this telekinesis technique to push Vegeta all the way into this mountain just to finish him off, and that's when we finally get to see the fight between Goku and Moro. And honestly, this fight didn't even last 5 pages. Goku goes in for a kick and Moro just grabs his leg and starts tossing him around to the ground, kinda similar to what Broly did to Goku in the Broly movie, but Moro finished him off by throwing him to a mountain as well. Then he uses the technique of using the planet's energy by blasting Goku up in the air. Goku is completely done. He even said himself that he's completely drained out. He can't do anything. And a lot of people were saying that, oh, Vegeta took an L in this arc, Goku's gonna take a W. Not even close. Goku didn't even last 5 pages in this arc, while Vegeta lasted 2 chapters. And for some odd reason, while Goku was down, Vegeta flew up in the air and still had energy and used a Gallic gun. But the best thing about this, Moro eats the Gallic gun, and then he just charged up with so much energy because him absorbing that Gallic gun boosts his power even more. And Vegeta is just in awe. Moro is just unstoppable. He says that the longer that we fight, the stronger that he will get, while Goku and Vegeta are getting weaker. I mean, the last time I remember Goku getting beat within seconds was when Raditz showed up on Earth and just chopped him up. Goku couldn't do anything, or when Beerus showed up. But I don't think we ever seen a villain quite like Moro to defeat Goku and Vegeta at the same time easily. And this onslaught just gets worse, but they switch over and you see Beerus and Whis on their planet. And just like what you guys saw in my last video of the manga spoilers, Whis is concerned about planet Namek, and he warns Beerus that the life force of planet Namek is about to die. The planet is in trouble. And Beerus says, how exciting. I barely have to lift a finger in Universe 7 to destroy any planets while others can do the job for me. Like, how heartless can Beerus be? Like, you have people doing the job as a god of destruction and you're not doing anything, and he goes on about saying he likes being lazy. This is why Whis is looking for a new god of destruction when he said he would train Vegeta if he can become a new god of destruction, because Beerus is not doing the job. And while Whis is looking at the fight, seeing Goku and Vegeta are in trouble, Beerus doesn't care. I mean, somebody call Zeno and strip this guy God of Destruction title away, because he's not doing anything. And just like how I said in my theory video that Moro is doing the works of a god of destruction, this act that they have Beerus' character going on about, I don't see him being a god of destruction for too long, because he's not understanding that Moro is a threat to the whole universe, even the gods. And you can see the face on Whis that he looks very, very concerned and scared. And he's stronger than Beerus, and he's concerned about it, but you know, he's worried that Goku and Vegeta could die in the process. And Whis asks Beerus, do you want to go help? And Beerus says he does not care about that planet whatsoever. And Whis says very well, even though Whis wants to go, but he has to obey his god of destruction. So it goes back to the fight of Goku and Vegeta. They're both standing up, and Goku says that I feel bad for the Namekians, but we gotta get out of here. And he's trying to use teleportation, and it doesn't work. And he says that he doesn't have enough ki. And Vegeta and Goku both look up and they see this magic energy ball that Moro created that looks like a spirit bomb heading right towards Goku and Vegeta, and they manage to dodge out of the way, but the impact of the energy ball destroys the entire village. And while Goku and Vegeta are on the ground, can't move at all, Moro compliments Goku and Vegeta, saying that he never had a fight this interesting since the Kais, but overall you guys were never a threat to me. Then he just charged in on Goku while Goku is still on the ground and just rushed his knee into his gut, and he starts to choke the entire life force out of Goku, and Goku's pupils are disappearing while Vegeta rises up and he sees that Goku is about to die and he tries to help. He flies over the tumor on Goku, and Moro just chokes Vegeta and started to drain his energy at the same time. And he throws them down, and Goku and Vegeta look like they're dead, but Moro looks very young now, because I don't know if anybody noticed it, but he looks very young after he absorbed Goku and Vegeta's energy. I don't know if that's something that I didn't pay attention to the first time we saw Moro, but Moro looked just skin and bones when he first showed up, but now he looks ripped, and I believe that's what happened because, remember, Moro wants youth from the Dragon Balls because it will make him stronger, and him absorbing people adds youth to his years. So I believe him absorbing Goku's Vegeta energy made him younger and looked more broad. So Moro just leaves Goku and Vegeta there laying down dying while he goes off and looks for the Dragon Balls. And the guy that is working with Moro, the one who used to be in Frieza's army, he says that, are them two dead? And Moro says, not quite yet, but the energy I stole for them, they should be dying within instants. Then we see the Namekians rush to Goku and Vegeta to heal them while taking them to the cave. Then we see what's happening back on Earth. We see Bulma is with Hercule, and Bulma is trying to get in touch with her sister because it's been a week since Goku and Vegeta had went off with the Galactic Patrol. Then we switch back to another scene of Beerus and Jacko back on the ship, and they are told that Boo is awake but he is eating. And Bulma is now with her sister, and they've been calling Jacko, and he talks with them, and Bulma is saying, is Vegeta and Goku, are they dead? Because I'm heading there. And if Vegeta is dying, she wants to be there to see Moro face to face because she don't want to be without her husband. Then it goes right back to the scene where Goku and Vegeta have been healing up, and they've been asleep for the past 3 days once they woke up, and Moro has obtained some of the Dragon Balls and destroying every village he comes across. Like, this reminds you of the Frieza saga when Frieza, Zarbon, and the whole crew were looking for the Dragon Balls, and they were killing all the Namekians, then taking them away after. Like, that's what Moro is doing in a similar way. And once Goku and Vegeta find out about this by the Elder and the little Namekian, the one who was healing them, pretty much another Dende, they sense Moro's energy close by to another village, destroying all the Namekians. And then the Elder tells Goku and Vegeta, don't worry, the Namekians here has been fusing with each other, kind of similar to what like the Namekians did in Universe 6, Piccolo did with Neo in the Frieza saga. And they said by fusing they made this ultimate warrior, and you just see this ultimate Namekian flying towards Moro while Moro is slaughtering all the Namekians. And yikes, this didn't even last a second. This super Namekian, this fused Namekian, flies towards Moro, and Moro just sticks his hands out without even looking at him, and it goes right through his stomach. And all the Namekians are scared, and he was like, what, did I kill y'all savior? Without even looking at his face? My bad. Like, Moro is a savage, man. You know, compared to the Frieza saga, at least Neo was putting up a fight with Frieza, even though he didn't do anything, but Frieza led him. Moro didn't take any chances. And I tell you, I swear the Namekians can never catch a break. Like, their race just continues to get slaughtered in the Dragon Ball story. And it ends off, and you can see Moro has gotten even more powerful. He's more ripped. I don't know how Goku and Vegeta are going to stop him, but this is what I like. This arc continues to get better, because it's not one of those types of stories where Goku and Vegeta has to reach a new transformation to beat a villain. This villain is very crafty, he's intelligent, they have to use different tactics now. But with Beerus and Whis, I don't know what's going to happen with them in this arc. I believe they've been written out, which I hate the most because we want to see Whis and Beerus do something crazy. Well, not Whis, but more so Beerus. Beerus hasn't done anything since the Battle of Gods. So we may not ever see Beerus versus Moro, but who knows what can go on in this arc. It's still early on to say. But now that Boo is up and he has the powers of the Daikaioshin, to seal Moro away that they need, that the Galactic Patrol need to seal his magic away, there is a chance now. So with that being said, what do you guys think was going to happen in this next manga chapter? And also, if you enjoyed this manga chapter review, make sure to smash the like button for me. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe for more content. I'm J Cloud, and I'm out.